In the bustling heart of Edinburgh, Scotland, in the year 1723, a child was born who would revolutionize the world's economic landscape. This child, Adam Smith, was destined to become the father of modern capitalism. Born into a family of prosperous landowners, Smith's early years were spent surrounded by the wealth and luxury of the Scottish Enlightenment. Yet, it was the stark poverty and inefficiency he witnessed in the urban slums that would later shape his economic theories. As a young man, Smith studied at the University of Glasgow, where he was exposed to the ideas of French philosophers, particularly those of Francois Quesnay and the Physiocrats. These ideas, focusing on agriculture and the role of land in wealth creation, would later form the basis of Smith's own economic theories. However, it was not until his travels across Europe that Smith truly found his calling. In Paris, he met Voltaire, Montesquieu, and other luminaries of the Age of Reason, their ideas sparking a fire in Smith's mind that would burn for the rest of his life. Returning to Scotland, Smith began teaching at the University of Glasgow, where he would write his magnum opus, The Wealth of Nations. In this groundbreaking work, Smith argued that the free market, guided by an invisible hand, could create the greatest good for the greatest number. He contended that individual self-interest, when unregulated, would lead to the ultimate benefit of society as a whole. This radical notion challenged the mercantilist economic theories of the time, which held that a nation's wealth was determined by the hoarding of gold and the control of trade. Smith's ideas, however, opened the door to a new era of free trade, laissez-faire economics, and the Industrial Revolution. Yet, Smith was not blind to the negative consequences of unregulated capitalism. He warned of the dangers of monopolies, the exploitation of the working class, and the widening gap between rich and poor. In his later works, he advocated for a role for government in moderating these inequalities. Adam Smith's ideas, born from his observations of the world around him, would shape the economic landscape for centuries to come. His theories, though not without controversy, have become the cornerstone of modern capitalism, a system that, for better or for worse, continues to define our world today. In the end, Smith's legacy is one of both innovation and caution, a testament to the power of human reason to improve the world, but also a reminder of the need for continued vigilance against its unintended consequences.